I heard my president is planning to go and or to send some delegates to go and see Trump. Is that the deal? To go and see him to convince him that there's no backbiting in this country or there's no genocide as alleged? We need to call a spade a spade. We're all aware of what happened in Benue. It took you asking question. How come no arrest has been made? Because the toothless bulldog you have as security personnel, as police, DSS, whatsoever, we're not having the balls to pick on any person. The moment you ask, how come no arrest have been made? Some days later, they've arrested XYZ. And you think those people that were arrested were actually the perpetrators of those crimes. Some communities in Benue State have been, they've been overtaken by bandits. The real owners of the land are no longer in their villages. They are now residing in the IDP, where they haven't been shortchanged. Food allocated to those areas doesn't even get to them. Individuals in this country are now funding people in the IDP to see how they can sustain. And some people moving their people from IDP to areas that are a little bit better. And the question is, those that were driven out of their communities in Benue, are they Muslim or they are Christians? And who are the present people occupying those communities? Are they Christians or they are Muslims? What about Benue? We saw videos of a man of God cry. Yeah, I think that is the only, that man and myself, we are the only Christian in this country. The rest are just they doubt all of them. Okay, my pastor is a Christian. Other church members, I don't understand. Myself, that man, my pastor, we are the only Christian that I'm sure of, I know of. Leave that one now before you go to emphasize on that one. That man have been complaining, yelling, calling for help. Someone even said there's no evidence of all those cry, all those shouts, all those things they are saying. And he came out again with recent evidence. Recent one. Said, I'm just conducting better. I said, all these people here, are they Muslims or they are Christians? I know Reno have not answered that question. Are you getting it? And if you look at these people perpetrating this whole crime, they are all tied to one particular religion. If you come to the South, you have banditry activities. Check the people, check them. The same religion. In the North, the same thing. West, the same thing. Everywhere. I really don't know what they are teaching them. What they are teaching them all. They are very violent. And somebody is complaining that there's a genocide in this country. Somebody is telling them there's nothing happening. It's not true. What the world wants to hear, what Nigerians want to hear is, these guys are being apprehended and they are being prosecuted. Not the one you will arrest somebody today, then tomorrow you will leave them and say they'll be granted amnesty. Or they'll be forgiven and integrate them into the system again, into security system. You guys have been playing. Now you are having meeting upon meeting, meeting upon meeting. The same thing that Nigerians have been complaining about. You're having meeting with all manner of people now, looking for how to go and seek the face of a Trump. Is there anything that Trump have said? Is there anything that they've said? All these rumors, you think they are all rumors. Is there anything they've said now that we have not been shouting and talking about in this country? Is it Nasarawa? Is it Kogi? Is it Gombe? Is it Katsina? Where's Zamfara? This is it Katsina, okay. Is it Zamfara? Is it Adamawa? Is it Edo State? Name it. Name it. Even our soldiers are victims of these same activities. Our soldiers who have dedicated their life to serve their country, they are victims of this same problem of insecurity. People live in Aso Rock there. You live in mansions with security personnel guiding you up and down, guiding your children up and down. All our politicians are moving around with military men and soldiers. As the soldiers, military men, DSS, and whatsoever, any uniform thing, whatsoever security. Moving around with them. Police is even the least in their crew. But the ordinary citizens are left to these people. They cannot go to their farms. Some schools have been vacated. Farms deserted. Food shortage everywhere. People are now making farm near their fence, behind their houses. Nobody goes into the bush again to make farm. Hey, I beg you, no suffer. All these Fulani people, may not go attack Una. If not, they go like 10 or 15 of Una. These are farms that we used to go those days. You trek miles to go to your farm. You can even be alone and not help. You might even meet all these Fulani S1 along the road. I remember those when I was very small, they will come to our farm, we'll give them water. And then we'll go and collect nunu from them, they'll give us nunu. We'll drink. That's how we used to play. I remember my dad would tell me that time, when people finish taking care of your this thing here, by next people should come to this other part. Because we need their cattle dumps as manure. So as they are leaving one part of the bush, we are taking them to another part. We welcome them. We just wanted to be around us. When we are harvesting and we give them yam to eat. We are friends. Suddenly, what happened? And I blame Nigerian government for it. Because they see it as a normal lifestyle, a normal thing. They were not arrested. They were micromanaging them. And they become a monster that can no longer be controlled or curtailed. When people are not being called the names that they are, they're not being punished for what they have done. That is what you get. Why is corruption thriving in Nigeria? When you are arrested, you share money among those people who join ruling power, the case die natural death. It's thriving. If somebody was sentenced to life imprisonment or sentenced to by hanging for corruption charge and everything, corruption will die naturally. No punishment, no brief punishment, no capital punishment for those perpetrating this crime. You arrest somebody in the north, in a few days they will be released. Check all the prisons. How many Fulani S-men did the prisons? Check all the prisons. How many Fulani S-men did? With all the atrocity in all over the country, check our Nigerian prisons. You will only see Fulani inside the prison. The one when they plan how to take carry and come out. So until you say they are not from this country, I beg one go sit down. I'm never ready. If Trump want to make it come, I'll give them food when they chop.